A tale of hope and survival. The world was once a place of peace and prosperity. Cities were bustling with life, and people went about their daily routines without a care in the world. But all of that changed when the aliens arrived. It started with a few sightings here and there, strange lights in the sky and unexplained phenomena. But soon, it became clear that the aliens were not here to make friends. They came with an army of warships, hovering over our cities and raining down destruction upon us. The first city to fall was New York. The aliens came in the dead of night, their warships blotting out the stars as they descended upon the city. Buildings crumbled and collapsed as the aliens unleashed their deadly weapons upon the helpless citizens below. People ran through the streets, screaming and crying as they tried to escape the destruction. But it was no use. The aliens were too powerful, too advanced. They seemed to have technology beyond our wildest dreams, and they used it to devastating effect. But amidst the chaos and destruction, a small band of human rebels emerged. They were armed with advanced technology of their own, and they were determined to fight back against the invaders. Led by a man named Jack, the rebels banded together and began to strike back against the aliens. They used their advanced weapons to take down the warships, one by one, until the skies were clear once more. It was a hard-fought victory, but it was only the beginning. The aliens were still on the ground, and they were still a threat to the human race. The rebels knew that they had to act fast if they were going to save their city, and their world. They began to gather intelligence on the aliens, learning everything they could about their weapons and their tactics. It was during one of these intelligence-gathering missions that Jack and his team stumbled upon a shocking discovery. The aliens were not from another planet at all. They were from our own. It seemed impossible, but it was true. The aliens had once been human, but they had been mutated by a strange virus that had swept across the world. The virus had twisted their bodies and minds, turning them into something otherworldly and terrifying. And now, they were using their newfound powers to destroy the very world that had once been their home. But Jack and his team were not deterred. They knew that they had to find a way to stop the aliens, no matter what the cost. They worked tirelessly, day and night, to develop a plan. And finally, they had it. They would use a powerful EMP device to disable the aliens' weapons and technology, rendering them helpless. It was a risky plan, but it was their only hope. They made their way to the heart of the aliens' stronghold, armed with their EMP device and their determination. The battle was fierce, but in the end, the rebels emerged victorious. The EMP device worked exactly as they had hoped, and the aliens were left defenseless. But as they stood amidst the ruins of the alien stronghold, Jack and his team realized something shocking. The virus that had mutated the aliens was still out there, still a threat to the human race. They knew that they had to find a way to eradicate the virus, once and for all. And so, they set out on a new mission, determined to save their world from the threat of the virus, and the twisted creatures it had created. It was a long and difficult journey, but in the end, they succeeded. They found a way to eradicate the virus, and the world slowly began to heal. The aliens were gone, and the virus was no more. But the memory of the invasion lingered on, a reminder of the strength and determination of the human spirit. And as the world slowly began to rebuild, Jack and his team stood tall, proud of what they had accomplished. They had saved the world, and they had done it together. The end.